Hey you guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel, family. You already know what time it is. Gang. We in this thing. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button to be a part of the crew. Smash the like button to see what it do, y'all. Okay, so let's get into this video for you and let's talk about things because it's about to be winter time. Shit's gonna start popping off, y'all. Now it's gonna be a time to where, I mean, we was already ready for it. We was already talking about this shit back in like motherfucking December, whenever they started launching this whole virus and all this crap that's going on off. So it's one of those things to where there's gonna be a war on y'all mind, on y'all mental. All right, and if you're not spiritually protected, or if you're not ready, like, listen, if you're not ready by now, you're not going to be ready moving forward. So you might as well get in that energy to where you see yourself as being, we in Leo season, so you better see yourself as being a fucking lion, okay? Because it's one of those things to where you might see people around you start to lose their job. And this could be people that's real close to you. Say, for instance, your auntie, your fucking mom, anybody that doesn't want to go with the code in terms of taking this little bug that they handing out, honey, okay? Anybody that's not gonna go with the code, you got, look, I can't even talk. You about to get pushed out of society, okay? And you're gonna get pushed out by the people that's closest to you. They're not gonna have to come person to person and say, hey, take this. If you don't take it, here's what's going to happen. You're not going to be able to participate. No, people going to make sure that you don't participate. It's going to be your loved ones. It's going to be the people close to you. It's going to be your co-workers. It's going to be your friends that's going to say, oh, you ain't go get it. Oh, you don't care about your health. You must not care about my health. Oh, you can't work at this place because it's against the health code for you not to come in here without it. You know what I'm saying? So the whole mask shit, that's gonna go out the window because, like I said, they're gonna keep on releasing strains and shit, talking about this one's worse than the last. And it's gonna come down to where they're gonna be like, well, the only way for you to be protected from any of these strains is for you to have what we give you. So, and then every time a new strain is released, you gotta get it updated. So now you're on some type of medication. Like, what are we calling this? What are we calling this that you gotta take like every month or every 6 months or every year or something? What is this, girl? All right, but it's gonna be situations to where it's gonna test your mental. Are you gonna be the one to where you gonna be okay with being, this is right here, this is gonna be it? Are you okay with being alone? Are you okay with them being your own space? Are you okay with cutting off certain connections? This is the spiritual war that we're about to go through. I mean, we already been going through it. A lot of y'all already been going through an experience that where your family looking at you different. Oh, you going against the grain. Oh, you don't believe in what's being put out. A lot of our families stay glued to the news channels and shit like that. A lot of the older generation. All right, they stay, hold on, let me clean this camera. They stay glued to that shit. So what you gonna do when your grandma talking about, you ain't coming to my house? You ain't stepping foot inside this house if you ain't got it. Shit, you might get put out on the motherfucking street. Depending on how firmly your family believes into the agenda that's being pushed. For real. It's really going to come down to that. Some of y'all might see that shit. For real. But the first thing that you're going to see, the first effects is going to be people losing their motherfucking jobs. So anytime that we're able to fuck with your root chakra in terms of your stability and how you make your bread or how you make money, they already know that people going to automatically fold. And that's why I said it's going to be like spiritual, like mental warfare, like all of that, all of that. It's a war on us right now. Okay, so you got to figure out which side you about to be on. You either going to be on the light side, aka, and it's funny how the sun is like, the sun decided to say, let me make this perfect glare right here while we talk about this, all right? But you either going to be on the light side or you're going to be on the dark side. And the dark side is about to get real dark, meaning that you either going to take this bug or you're not going to take the bug. If you take the bug and shit, even if you on the light side and you decide that you're not going to take it, you still going to be on the dark side because it's going to be dark moments that you're going to go through. It's going to be dark moments that you're going to go through with friends and family members is what I'm talking about. And shit, even with yourself, to where you might find yourself sitting back and be like, damn, I do want to go and hang out at motherfucking, at the mall. But in order for me to get into the mall, I got to show this little card or whatever. I don't want to do that. So now your ass got to stay the fuck home. or either you gotta entertain yourself in any way. And shit, yeah, I mean, shit, if you really spiritually powerful, shit, we could keep ourselves entertained. We don't got nothing. You ain't saying nothing about a word. You ain't saying nothing but a word. All we do is just link the fuck up and we'll discuss what the fuck is going on. Like, that ain't nothing. The fuck? All right, but at the same time, realistically, people is going to be losing their jobs. The people closest to you is going to be losing their jobs. And certain individuals ain't able to handle that. And that's why I've been telling y'all this whole time. If you have a job, invest into a side hustle, become an entrepreneur, put your time and energy not just into social media, beefing, fighting, arguing, gossiping. Put your time and energy into using social media for what the fuck you could use it for to make money. You know what I'm saying? We really gonna be out here on some like Fallout type shit. I don't know if y'all play that video game, but on PS4 it's a video game called Fallout, and it's basically, I forget what the story is, but I think it's like some end of the world type shit. Basically the people had to rebuild, and all they trade in is like what they got. That money's no value. What they trade is what they got. So they'll trade like motherfucking coins or bottle caps or some shit, or snacks or some shit. You know, like basically like you in jail. But it's gonna be one of those things to where, shit, in order for you to get a new job, okay, you're gonna have to do that. This is gonna be the new way to work. Shit, it might be the new way that you get paid is by you sitting back trading items. That might be the new way. Instead of us sitting back being on that system, it might be a situation to where we have to create our own system in terms of how we going to live and survive. You know what I'm saying? Whenever it comes down to the people within the spiritual community that's against what's going on, y'all better stay woke. Keep your eyes open. Don't sit back and feel pressured to do things that you do not feel is right within your spirit. Just because your family members or your best friend and everybody else, your co-workers, is getting it, that don't mean you have to give up what you believe in. That don't mean you have to give up your morals. I'm not saying this ain't no video to tell people not to. This ain't no video to tell people to go and do it. This is a video for you to be able to use, follow your spirit, okay, in terms of where it leads you. I'm not here to manipulate nobody, to tell nobody to go and do something or not do something. I don't give a fuck what you do. It's your life. Live it. You know what I'm saying? If you feel better by going and doing it or whatever, then big ups to you. If you feel better by not doing it, big ups to you. Okay, but you just have to, it's one of those things to where you're going to have to make the decision regardless. It's coming down to a point to where you're going to have to make that decision regardless if you feel like it or you don't feel like it. Okay? And you might even have people in your family make that decision for you, like I said, to where they be like, oh, okay, well, you ain't going to get this, and you out there working, or you ain't going to get this, and you see how crazy things is? Okay, well, you can get the fuck out this house. You're not about to endanger all of us. You know, shit like that. And I ain't even going to lie, because my mom, she been acting like that too. To where it's like, not in terms of the vaccine, but she like, yo, you need to make sure you keep a mask, Lysol, gloves, You need to have a whole jumpsuit on before you walk outside the house. You're not about to come back inside this house. Make sure you strip down naked and I spray you with Lysol and all that. I'm like, God damn, just to walk inside the fucking house? So it's one of those things to where it's puts us at war with the people that's closest to us, because I be sitting back like, yo, it's not even that serious. I don't even believe in it like that. Me personally, I think it's some bullshit. But just upon how they pushing the agenda and the fact of our older, you know what I'm saying, the older generation be glued to the motherfucking TV be law to them. The law is law to them. And you might look at shit totally different. You might look at the government totally different. But based upon our beliefs, now it's about to be a war of our beliefs and shit like that. And you're going to be going against the people that's closest to you. The people that's closest to you going to turn into agents. The people around you going to turn into agents real fast whenever this shit start to roll out and it's affecting their job. Motherfuckers going to turn into agents. People that was sitting back talking about, oh yeah, I ain't getting this. Fuck this. I don't give a fuck about this government. Fuck the government. Blah, blah, blah. As soon as that shit affect their job and hit their job, best believe they gonna be the same individuals talking about, yeah, I gotta go get this shit. I don't know how it's gonna affect me in the long run, but I gotta go get this. That's what they do to us now. That's what it's turning into now. It's turning into that. Those of you who sit back, y'all moms, y'all dads, it don't matter. You single parent households, y'all don't got time to motherfucking what's it called? Homeschool your kids sometimes. Or just in general, you know, that could be a lot. You know, it's one of those things where it was easy for you to send a kid to school to learn. Now, I don't know. If your kid don't got it, are they able to go to school now? Are they gonna put the whole school on lockdown? Depending on the emergency thingy that I showed y'all in the last video. Make sure you go watch my last video so that way y'all can see what's going on. This new bug that's being put out, the one that's coming out in September, the Pfizer one, that's coming out on the new moon in Virgo, of course. Oh shit, I just spit. Fuck it. That's how much I don't like it. I spit on that shit. All right, the one that's coming on in the new moon in Virgo. That's the only one that's about to be approved for emergency authorization. That's the only one everybody's sitting back looking at. What does that mean? When that your kid go to school, are they going to put the whole school on lockdown and say that so-and-so had a case and now it's spread to all the cases? And are you going to have a chance to go pick your child up? Or are you just going to get a phone call from the school talking about, yeah, you know, we got a case breakout, so we got to do emergency procedures. And the emergency, whatever policy from the government states that we have to vaccinate right now. Right now. No, regardless of whatever. Right now. Your child, right now. What's up? Okay, so get your P's and Q's and put them in place, honey, okay? Get whatever it is that you need in terms of your little excuse and shit, so that way you can show your job that this is not what you need. But shit, the way it's looking, it might even get to a point to where y'all can't use no religious argument no more. Y'all might not even be able to use no religious argument no more in terms of being like, oh, it's against my religion, blah, blah, blah. Okay? This is spiritual warfare. And whenever we talk about war, don't nobody give a fuck about how you feel. Don't nobody give a fuck about how many people has fallen. Okay? The thing that matters is what's going to happen after the war. What are we achieving after the war? And that's what these elites are going for. So after this war, it's supposed to be lower population. What happens whenever we get to a situation to where you need to go to the grocery store? And the only way to get inside the grocery store is if you got a card that shows that you was, you know, you got the bug. Then what? All types of shit. All types of questions put in place. Because we're having it to where just to go to a fucking gym, you have to have it. Just to go to certain restaurants, you have to have it. So who's to say during winter we don't be like, you know what? Just to go inside of a grocery store, you have to have it. So basically just for you to eat. Because that don't make sense. In order for you to stay physically fit, you gotta have it. I mean, granted, you can stay physically fit at home, but they know that you guys like to go to the gym. They know that y'all like to work out around other individuals and shit like that. So now we're starting to see that we're gonna have to build our own system. We're gonna have to build our own system because their system don't work. They shit don't work. Every time you turn around, they gotta start eradicating people because the plan not working. They got to start lowering the population in crazy types of ways because shit not working. So we need to come up with our own shit. We have to support our own people. And I take that race shit out of it because I'm not talking about our people in that way. I'm talking about all of us come together because this is affecting all of us. It don't matter what race you is, what color you is, what religion you is. This is about to affect everybody. It's going to be your mom that's out of work. It's going to be your grandma that can't go to work. It's going to be your dad that can't go to work and collect the check. Shit, even y'all in the military. Even y'all motherfuckers that's in the military. Y'all that stay here and serve this country. You went to war, broke your back, served in all types of wars and types of shit. How do they gratify you? Oh, if you decide not to follow what they saying, we'll put your ass out the military. We'll fine your ass. You might even go to fucking jail too if you decide that you're not going to get this shot. And the worst part was I was thinking about joining the Air Force a while ago. And I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I stuck to it. I was just like, nah, bitch, this ain't for me. This ain't... Okay, I appreciate everybody that did serve. You know what I'm saying? We love everybody that did. But the fact is, every time it turns around, y'all government ramming a goddamn broom up y'all asses saying fuck y'all. Regardless, y'all ain't shit. Y'all work for us. Anyways, comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know how y'all feel. Make sure y'all tune into that last video. It was something like emergency use or something. But it's in the previous video, so that way y'all can see what I'm talking about. The Pfizer one is the only one approved for that. What's going on here? All right, anyways, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.